Hi, my name is Rachel Unruh. I am the Marketing and PR Coordinator for the Sternberg Museum of Natural History, and this is a new way to museum. So instead of talking about a topic, I thought it'd be fun to do a hands-on kind of project, kind of like a how-to video. And so I thought it'd be fun to what can we do to spruce up your yard? And what's always fun is to have birds stop by and visit. You probably see a lot of birds out during the summertime as they're nesting and raising babies, or if they're kind of migrating through. Whatever they're doing, they're obviously stopping by your yard, kind of like, oh hey, there's some fun stuff. But let's make it even more fun for them to visit. So today we are going to make a bird feeder. So the materials that you'll need for this is pretty simple. You don't have to spend too much money on this. It's super fun, and you'll probably enjoy having all of the birds stop by to have a little snack on their travels, or if they're nesting, it kind of helps them have a little spot that they can grab some food. That way they can go back and take care of their babies. So the stuff that you will need, obviously bird seed. So I have some bird seed that has a variety of mix here. It also includes mealworms, because that's always tasty. You'll need some peanut butter, and then you'll need like a toilet paper roll, or this is a paper towel roll that I cut in half. You'll need some string, and you'll need a butter knife to help spread your peanut butter. And then you'll need, for your tools, you need some scissors and possibly a ruler, depending on how crazy you want to go with the measurements. But that's pretty much what you'll need for this project. Again, not super hard or crazy, or you don't have to spend too much money. So, and it's something fun you can do with the kids if you have kids or grandkids. It'll kind of give them a nice summer project. Okay, so I'm going to get into making our bird feeder. So what I'm doing is I'm going to kind of flatten our roll here, and that's just going to make it easy to cut our little notches in. And so the notches is what we're going to use to place our string. That's where we're going to put our string so that we can hang it in a tree. You don't have to cut a very big notch. Again, you can use your ruler if you want to. You just kind of when you're done, it could be 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch, whatever will help you get your string through. So I did it on one side. There's a notch here and a notch here. And it doesn't have to be perfect either. So again, this is kind of like a little art project. You don't have to be super precise or accurate. It can be however you want it. Okay, so now we have our little notches. We're going to need our string. And I find that about I'm going to use my ruler because I'm stingy. About kind of 1.5 inches will work there. But if you go longer, that's totally fine. You just want to be careful. You don't want to go too short, because then it will be difficult to tie your knots in your string. But if you go super long, that's totally fine. And maybe you kind of have an idea of where you want to hang your bird feeder, and you're like, well, that branch is a little low, and I want my birds to be able to rest and to enjoy the bird feeder. You can make your string longer, so it's entirely up to you. Okay, so now I'm going to feed my string through the notches that I made. And you'll want to pull it out the other side and double knot it, because you don't want to trust just that one knot right there. It just seems too loose. So double knotting it, you'll make sure that your bird feeder will stay secure. Then again, same thing on what you did on the other side. Feed your string through your notch and double knot it. All right, now for kind of like, not really the hard part, but like the messy part, is to get your peanut butter. And you can use either chunky or smooth peanut butter. I have smooth peanut butter because I just feel like that's just easier to spread. But the chunky peanut butter is fine. Birds can eat the peanuts that are in the peanut butter. So you'll just be adding more enrichment to your bird feeder if you had chunky peanut butter. So you can go either way. So I'm just kind of lathering this on like frosting a cake. You want to make sure that you have plenty of surface area for your seed to stick. And also they'll probably want to lick the peanut butter because who doesn't want to lick peanut butter? And that's also nice about this project. If you get hungry, you can have a little snack of peanut butter. I would not recommend eating the bird seed because gross. It's got mealworms in it. Unless you're into that stuff, then live your life. So just getting our peanut butter on there. Good and thick. And you don't have to go like completely around like the string here. If you're just like, nah, that's good enough, then that's entirely up to you. No one will tell you no. Unless if you're doing it with an older sibling, then they'll probably tell you how to do this and how to do it the right way. All right, so there is our peanut butter. Now for the fun part, we get to smush it into our plate of birdseed. Scoot the peanut butter a little bit out of the way. All right, get it nice and coated on there. And you can go like, again, as crazy as you want. You can even get your hands in there. Don't be afraid to get messy. It's just peanut butter. Won't hurt you. If your string gets a little peanut buttery, it's fine. Like, it's gonna go outside. I'm sure it'll rain and it will wash off. All right, so when you feel like you got your bird feeder coated, what you'll wanna do is stick this bad boy into the freezer for about 2 hours or until you feel like your peanut butter has hardened, and then it's ready to go outside and you can see who stops by and visits your bird feeder. One fun thing that you could always do is during the summer, you can keep track of how many birds visit your feeder. You can kind of keep a bird journal and talk about, record how many species have stopped by, how many species returned, so that way you can kind of get a good idea of who's visiting your yard. So that's always fun to keep track of. But otherwise, hopefully this kind of livens up your yard, gives the birds another good reason to stop by and visit you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.
Thanks for joining us in A New Way to Museum with the Sternberg Museum of Natural History. If you enjoyed this video, like it and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell for notifications when we release a new video. Support us on Patreon for early access and exclusive content. You can also follow us on all our social media. Links are found in the description. Thanks for watching, and follow your curiosity to new discoveries.